Welcome to the Empath Narc Files. If you're here, chances are you loved someone deeply, and somehow loving them cost you everything. Today, we're talking about a painful question many survivors ask themselves. Why did they hurt me when I loved them so much? Why did the more you gave, the colder they became? This video may answer questions you've carried silently for years. Take a deep breath. You're not alone. Why love triggers a narcissist? Here's the truth no one tells you. Narcissists don't destroy strangers. They destroy the people who love them most. Why? Because real love exposes what they spend their entire lives hiding. Empaths love deeply, purely, without calculation. But to a narcissist, that kind of love feels dangerous. Not comforting, not healing, dangerous. Because love requires vulnerability, accountability, emotional honesty. And narcissists cannot survive in any of those spaces. So instead of receiving love, they attack it. You saw the real them. You didn't just love them. You saw them. You sensed their pain. You believed in their potential. You stood by them when no one else did. And that terrified them, because you were close enough to see their insecurity, their emptiness, their fear of being exposed. So instead of healing, they turned you into the enemy. This is why narcissists often say things like, "You're too sensitive. You're imagining things. You're the problem." Not because it's true, but because you're too close to the truth. Why they attack empaths? Empaths reflect what narcissists lack. Your compassion highlights their cruelty. Your honesty exposes their manipulation. Your emotional depth threatens their false self. So they begin to chip away at you. First subtly, then repeatedly, then mercilessly. They criticize your kindness. They mock your emotions. They punish your boundaries, until the very traits that made you special become the things you're ashamed of. This is not accidental. It's psychological defense. When love becomes a weapon, here's the hardest part to accept. They used your love against you. Your forgiveness became permission. Your loyalty became control. Your patience became a tool. Many survivors, myself included, didn't even know such people existed. When you don't understand narcissistic abuse, you keep loving harder, thinking love will fix it. I didn't realize for decades that I wasn't in a normal relationship. I thought if I just explained better, gave more, stayed calmer, things would change. They didn't. Because narcissists don't want love, they want dominance. Why they destroy you before you leave? Eventually, something shifts. You start questioning. You start pulling back. You start waking up. And that's when the destruction intensifies. Why? Because a narcissist must win, control the narrative, avoid abandonment at all costs. So they tear down your confidence, they isolate you, they rewrite history. If they can't keep you, they make sure you leave broken, not empowered. This ensures they still feel powerful. The truth about you, let me say this clearly, you were not weak. You were not naive. You were not foolish for loving deeply. Your love was real, that's why it hurt. Narcissists don't destroy everyone. They destroy those who matter. Your empathy was never the problem. It just needed protection. If you're healing right now, know this. You didn't lose them. You escaped them. Healing is not linear. I'm still on my own journey too. But every day you choose clarity over confusion, self-respect over survival, truth over illusion, you take your power back. If this video resonated, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs clarity. This channel exists, so no one has to walk this path alone. You loved deeply. Now it's time to love yourself just as fiercely.